there's I wish that I could have seen, like when I was 12 and I was just like feeling terrible every single day, I wish that I could have seen a woman who looked like me. You know, like I wish that I think that it could have had a very positive impact. If I can give that to somebody else, then I definitely would like to do that. My favorite parts of my body are the parts that I hated for so long. I mean, like my belly, for instance. I've had such a conflicted relationship with this part of my body. And when I started practicing yoga, it didn't go away. That feeling kind of intensified. And then I started photographing my practice, and I would look at the photos and be like, my belly is still here, but like I'm strong as fuck. You know, like I'm out here doing all this stuff. Like how can I continue to throw shade on this part of my body that is a very crucial part of who I am? When I first started, I would like, you know, always make sure, like I would practice in underwear and then I would go put on leggings for the photos. And then I realized that like there are no curvy people like showing their bodies in this way. And therefore there are a lot of people who are repulsed by it, and they see that and they're just like, ugh, what's your body is so blah blah, you know what I mean? Like they're offended by it, and you're offended by it because it rubs up against what you were taught to believe, and that's fine. But I'm gonna continue to do it and continue to show you that so that you can stop thinking that way. I underestimated my body for years. I always thought that because I'm fat, because I'm like not the tallest, I'm not like, quote, the prettiest, that there's always going to be something wrong with me. But as I've gotten older and the more that I practice yoga, the more I realize that there is this really subtle elegance and grace to every human action. You know, there are people who come into my classes and they'll be like, are you the yoga teacher? And they have this look on their faces like, this couldn't really be the case. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm the teacher. And then they immediately look just like, fuck, now I got this fat girl in here who's gonna try to teach me yoga, and I gotta pay her $15 to not have a good experience. And it's always that exact same person who like halfway through the class is dying and they're just like, oh my God. And then at the end they're like, that was so amazing, I didn't know that. And then I'm like, what didn't you know? You don't know everything. I mean, I guess the part of my body that I like to look at is my shoulders and my arms, because I definitely come from a family of women who are like, you have to cover up your arms, especially if you have, you know, arm fat, you need to take care of that. And so for me, being at a place where it's like, I'm completely fine with this is amazing. This, Whose World Is This? The World Is Yours. It's the start to a Nas song that I love. I am not a person that society would expect to see great things from, you know? Like, as a woman of color, you definitely grow up thinking that, like, there are certain limitations to what it is that you're supposed to do. And so if I say, like, you know, whose world is this? The world is yours. It's an incredible reminder of, like, I'm in control. I'm driving this car. I'm in control of what's happening. The world isn't just happening to me. I'm an active participant in it.